Fleet Admiral Corvin prided himself on knowing everything that moved through Imperial space. The Zurith Empire had catalogued every vessel design, every propulsion signature, every civilized species in the known galaxy for the past 10,000 years. Their archives were absolute. Until today. Contact bearing 270, his sensor officer reported, voice steady but confused. Distance, 40,000 kilometers and closing. Speed. Admiral, this doesn't make sense. Clarify, Corvin demanded, his three eyes focusing on the holographic display. It's moving at 0.7 light speed. In real space. Not using hyperlanes or dimensional gates. The officer's claws clicked nervously on his console. That's impossible without tearing the hull apart. Corvin's chest plates flared with irritation. Run the signature through the archives. Every known vessel designed for the last millennium. Silence stretched across the bridge as the Empire's vast database processed the scan. Seconds became minutes. Finally, the computer responded with two words that sent ice through Corvin's veins, "No match." Check again, he ordered. Expand search parameters. Include theoretical designs, decommissioned prototypes, even pre-spaceflight civilizations. Already done, sir. Nothing. This vessel's configuration doesn't exist in any Imperial record. Its energy output is off the charts, 3 times what our dreadnoughts produce. And Admiral. The officer hesitated. It's accelerating. On the view screen, the ship materialized from the darkness. It was smaller than Corvin expected, perhaps a fifth the size of his flagship, but its design was utterly alien. Smooth curves instead of the angular efficiency every species eventually converged upon. No visible weapons ports, no standard communication arrays, no identification markers. Hail them. All frequencies. Static answered. Then, after a long pause, a voice responded in flawless Imperial Standard, a language only 8 species in the galaxy spoke. Imperial vessel, this is the USSC Pathfinder out of Sol system. You are operating in disputed territory. State your intentions. Corvin's blood ran cold. Sol system. He accessed the archives frantically. Sol. Sol, there. A red-flagged entry from 2 centuries ago, primitive civilization. Pre-FTL. Quarantine protocols in effect. Estimated advancement to spaceflight, 800 years. This is Fleet Admiral Corvin of the Zurith Empire. You are in Imperial space. Your vessel is unregistered and your presence unauthorized. Power down your engines and prepare to be boarded. A pause. Then a sound Corvin would never forget, the human laughed. Admiral, we've been watching your empire for 60 years. We know your patrol routes, your fleet compositions, your technological limitations. The voice turned cold. And we know you're sitting in what used to be Terran colony space before you glassed New Harmony 15 years ago. Corvin felt his heart skip. New Harmony had been an unregistered settlement in a remote system. The Empire had eliminated it as standard protocol for unauthorized colonization. There were no survivors. No witnesses. Impossible, Corvin whispered. We would have detected any FTL-capable civilization in that sector. You weren't looking for stealth ships, Admiral. You were looking for what you already knew. The human's tone shifted. The 300,000 colonists on New Harmony? They were our people. Our families. And we've spent 15 years building a fleet you can't see, weapons you can't defend against, and learning everything about you. Corvin's tactical display suddenly lit up like a star going nova. 40, no, 50, 60 contacts materialized around his fleet. All identical to the first ship. All moving at impossible speeds. They'd been there the entire time, invisible to Imperial sensors. You have 2 options, Admiral, the human continued. You can try to fight, and we'll demonstrate what happens when you underestimate a species you thought was primitive. Or you can retreat, report to your superiors that humanity is no longer in quarantine, and that we're very, very angry. Corvin looked at his fleet, 12 dreadnoughts, 40 cruisers, hundreds of support vessels. The pride of the Zurith Empire. Against 60 ships that shouldn't exist, using technology that defied everything he knew. He made the only logical choice. All ships, withdraw to hyperspace. Emergency jump protocols. As his fleet vanished into FTL, Corvin sent a single coded message to Imperial Command: archive update required. Sol System Civilization confirmed FTL capable. Classification: extreme threat. Recommend immediate council-level response. The humans had been watching. Learning. Waiting. And now they were hunting.